Friends, so far we have studied the analysis of the continuous beams and frames by using the slope deflection method. Today we will study how to analyze the continuous beams by using the moment distribution method. Here this one is the given problem. ED is the continuous beam A to D at support A and D. They are the fixed supports. Both the ends are fixed. At B and C it is supported. And A to B span is 4 meter. B to C is span is 6 meter. In A to B that is subjected to 50 kilonewton per meter load UDL, and in span BC it is subjected to 120 kilonewton load at a distance of 2 meter from B and 4 meter from C. Similarly, in CD it is subjected to a point load of 80 kilonewton at a distance of 2.5 meter from C or D. Now we'll analyze this. First, here there is no sinking and settlement of the support. Hence, first we have to calculate the fixed end moments. First one, that is MFAB. MFAB is given by, that is, this one is anti-clockwise, that one is MFAB equals WL square by 12, that one is anti-clockwise, hence minus 50 into 4 square divided by 12, that one is minus 66.66 kilonewton meter. Similarly, from the other end, that is MFBA equals 50 into 4 square divided by 12, that one is 66.66 kilonewton meter. Similarly, the MFBC equals, that is minus WAB square by L square. WAB square by L square. Here it is subjected to point load of 120 kilonewton meter, kilonewton at a distance of 2 meter from B and 4 meter from C. Here A is 2 meter, B is 4 meter. Hence, the moment is anti-clockwise, that is WAB square by L square minus 120 into 2 into 4 square divided by L is 6 square. Hence, that is minus 106.66 kilonewton meter. Similarly, from the other end, that is WA square B by L square. Here A is 2, B is 4 meter, L is 6 meter, and W is 120. Then by substituting the values, that is 120 into 2 square into 4 divided by 6 square, that one equals 53.33 kilonewton meter, that is clockwise. Then here in the span CD, it is subjected to point load at the center. Then MFCD, that one is anti-clockwise. This one is anti-clockwise. That one is WL by 8. That one is L is 5 meter, W is 80. Hence, minus 80 into 5 divided by 8, you will get minus 50 kilonewton meter. Similarly, MFDC is, that is clockwise. That one is W is 80, L is 5 divided by 8, that one is 50 kilonewton meter, that is clockwise. The second step, here in the previous video I have studied the distribution factor. The distribution factor for intermediate supports only. Here first we have to calculate the stiffness, relative stiffness value. Then we can calculate the distribution factor for the joint. Here at joint B, two members are connected. One is BA and another one is BC. Then for the joint B, first we have to calculate for the member BA and BC. Here KFR, here he has given moment of inertia. The moment of he has not given any value of moment of inertia. Hence, the moment of inertia is constant throughout, and the material is made up of the single material. Hence, the elasticity or modulus of elasticity or Young's modulus is same. Therefore, K equals, that is EI equals, it is constant throughout the length. Hence, K equals I by L. Here for BA, I is moment of inertia and L is 4 meter. That one is I by 4. That one is I by 4. That one is I by 4. I by 4. Then for BC, length is 6 meter. For this one, that is I by 6. I by 6. That is the relative stiffness value is given by K equals I by L. Then here summation K equals, by adding these two, KBA plus KBC, you will get that one is 0.417I. That one is 0.417I. That one is 0.417I. Then the distribution factor for member BA. Here you have to calculate the distribution factor for the two members, that is one is BA and another one is BC, that is KBA divided by summation K. You will get the values of, that is 0.6 for this one and 0.4 for this one. Here once if we calculate the distribution factor for joint B, the two members, that is BA and BC, then go to CB. Here the relative stiffness value K equals I by L. This one is I by 6 for C to B, that is length is 6 meter, moment of inertia is I. Then C to D, here C to D the length is 5 meter, therefore moment of, that is relative stiffness is I by 5. Here the summation of these two values, that one equals 0.3672 I. If we simplify this, the summation of those two value is equal to 0.367I. Then here if you want to calculate the distribution factor, that is KCB equals the distribution factor, that one is here KCB that we have calculated, KCD we have calculated, summation K we have calculated. Then the distribution factor for CB equals KCB divided by summation K, that one is 0.46 for this, that is 0.46. For this one, that is 1 minus 0.46, that one is 0.54. This one is 0.60, this one is 0.40, this one is 0.46. The next step is, after the calculation of the distribution factor, now we have to go for the moment distribution table. Here we have to write, here this one is joint A. Here at B, at joint B, two members are connected, that is BA and BC. At C, two members are connected, CB and CD. At D, member is DC. Here the distribution factor for these things, that is for BA the distribution factor is, that one is, here we have calculated already, this one is 0.60, this one is 0.40. Then for this, that is for CD, here we have already calculated, this one is 0.54. Here the for AB and DC no distribution factor, since they are the end spans. AB is end span, DC is the end span. Now we have to calculate, we have to substitute the value of fixed end moments. This one is minus 66.66 kilonewton meter. This one is MFBA, that one is plus 66.66 kilonewton meter. Then MFBC, this one is minus 106.66. This one is MFCB, that one is 53.33 kilonewton meter. Then MFCD, that one is minus 50, and MFDC is plus 50. Now here by observing this, in the slope deflection equation we have studied that the moment at the sum of the moments at the joint B equals 0. Sum of the moments at joint B equals 0. Here, by observing this, there is an unbalanced moment at joint B. Here, by observing these two values at B, two members are connected. One is BA, another one is BC. That is, the summation of these two is 66.66 minus 106.66. That the summation is minus 50. We have to distribute minus 50 among the two members BA and BC such that it should be balanced. That means the summation of the moments added should be equal to the sum of the moments at this joint must be equal to 0. That is balancing. That means we have to balance this. That is, here the summation is minus. Here we have to add plus 50 in the proportion of 0.6 and 0.4. 50 into 0.6, this one is 24, that one is plus 24, this one is, that is 16. Here the difference is 40, not 50, that one is 40, then 40 into 0.6, that is 24, 40 into 0.4 is 60. Similarly here also, here the difference between these two, that is at joint C, two members are connected, one is CB and another one is CD. Then here to make it balance, to make this balance, here we have to add this. Here the net unbalanced moment is 53.33 minus 50, that is 3.33. Here we have to distribute and balance this moment. To make it 0, we have to distribute among the two members, that is one is 0.46 into 3.33, that one is minus 1.53 and this one is minus 1.80. Here by adding all these things you will get 0. By adding all these moments, at this joint the moments are 0. Then when the equilibrium condition is reached, here there is a carryover. Here if the end is from B to A, there is carryover. From B to A, there is carryover. B to A, there is a carryover moment of 50% of the moment is carried from B to A. Similarly, from B to C, 50% of the moment is carried over from B to C. Since this one is continuous, this one is fixed. Here there is a distribution of the moment from B to A, B to C. 50% of the moment is carried over from B to A and B to C. Similarly, at joint C, here this one is one of the joint. Here 50% of the moment is carried from C to D. 50% of the moment is carried from C to D. Similarly, from C to B, there is C to B, C to B and C to B to C, C to B. Here there is the distribution of the moment from, this one is, here there is 50% of the moment is carried from B to A. Similarly, 50% of the moment is carried from B to C and 50% of the moment is carried from C to B. Now we have to get the carryover moment. Here 50% of this one, 50% of this one is carried from B to A. That is 50% means that one is with same sign, Here in balancing the summation of the moment or unbalanced moment, we have to distribute with opposite sign to make it 0. To make it 0 or to make it balance. Here similarly, this one is from B to C, there is carryover, that is 50% of 16, that one is 8.00. Then 50% of minus 1.53, the sign should be same. That one is minus 0.76. Here this one is 0.765 with negative sign. Then here there is a carryover of the moment from C to D, that is half of minus 1.8, that one is minus 0.90 kilonewton meter, that is the carryover. Now again we have to balance. Here at joint B there is an unbalanced moment of minus 0.765. We have to distribute this moment, and to make it balance we have to add 0.6765, that is plus 0.765, and we have to distribute among the two members in the ratios, in the ratio of 0.6 and 0.4. Here this one is 0.765 into 0.6, that one is 0.459. Similarly for this, that is 0.306. Here the summation of all these moments in this, that is 0. Here minus 0.765 plus 0.459 plus 0.306, that is summation is 0. That means the joint B is in equilibrium condition. Then at C, there is an unbalanced moment of 8 kilonewton meter. You have to distribute this moment among the two members. One is CB and another one is CD. That is minus 8 into 0.46. That one is minus 3.68. This one is minus 8 into 0.54. That one is minus 4.32. This one is the balancing. Again, here we have to carry the moment from B to A, that is half of 0.459, that one is 0.23 approximately, that is 0.23. Then here there is a carryover from B to C, C to B. Here we have to carry over 50% of this one. That one is half of 0.306. That one is plus 0.153. That one is plus 0.153. Here the carryover from C to B, that one is half of minus 3.68. That one is minus 1.84, minus 1.84 kilonewton meter. This one is minus 1.84 kilonewton. Similarly, C to D, there is a carryover. There is a carryover of 50% of the moment. That one is minus 2.16 kilonewton meter from C to D. Then again we have to balance this. Here at joint B there is a moment of minus 1.84. We have to add plus 1.84 in the proportion of, that is 0.6 and 0.4. We have to distribute this moment, that is 1.84. This one is 1.104. This one is 1.104. This one is 0.736. 0.736. Here this is negative, these two are positive. The summation of all these things, that is minus 1.84 plus 1.104 plus 0.736 equals 0. To keep the joint B in equilibrium. In equilibrium is the summation of the moment must be equal to 0. Here we have to distribute this 0.153 in the proportion of, that is minus 0.07. Minus 0.07. Here this one is minus 0.08. Again we have to, after balancing, we have to carry the moments from B to A. 50% of that one is 0.55. That is with the same sign. This moment is 0.55. Then here there is a carryover. This one is from B to C. B to C, this one is half of 0.736, that one is 0.368 kilonewton meter. Similarly, from C to B, that is half of this one, that is minus 0.035. Similarly, 50% of this movement is from C to D. Here, C to D, there is a redistribution of the moment. That one is minus 0.04. Here again we have to redistribute, we have to balance this. Then this one is minus plus 0.035 we have to add in the proportion of 0.6 and 0.4. This one is plus 0.002. This one is 1.0. Here, these are the moments. This is 0.02. This one is 0.015. This one is 0.015. Here, similarly, 0.368. That is, we have to balance it by adding minus 0.368 in the ratios of 0.46 and 0.4. This one is minus, that is 0.169. This one is minus 0.193. Again, here we have to carry over the moments. This one is here carry over 50% of that one is with same sign. That one is 0.01. Here this one is carried from half of this one is, that is 0.075, half of that. Then similarly from this point, this one is half of that, that is 0.08 4 or 5, is it? Then half of this, that is 0.84 or 0.085, whatever it may be, there is a small difference. Then here from this end, that is here half of this one is carried over. Here that one is minus 0.009. Something 099 something. Now we have to add all these moments to get the final moments. That one is the final moment. Here the values are very small, hence we have to close this. We have to calculate the final moments. Here the final moments, that is summation of all these things, that one is minus 53 point. By adding all these things, we will get 53.89. This one is anti-clockwise moment. This one is anti-clockwise moment. Here the summation of all these things, that is 92.24, that is for BA. For BC, that is 92.12, that is negative. Similarly, for this one, that is CB, that one is by adding all these things, you will get 56.40. Here by adding all these moments, we will get the net moment as 56.40 kilonewton meter. Similarly for this one, that is for CD, minus 56 point, that is 399. Here that is approximately, that is 56.40. This one is 0.399. Then here this one is 46.80 kilonewton, 46.80 kilonewton. Here by using this we can draw the bending moment diagram. By using this we can draw the bending moment diagram. The bending moment diagram for this one is, here this is your beam. Now we can draw the bending moment diagram for this one. This one is here, this one. This one is the fixed support at this end. This one is the fixed support. Here this one is one of the support. Here this is subjected to UDL of, that is 50 kilonewton per running meter. This one is 4 meter, and this one is, that is at a distance of 2 meter. This one is subjected to a point load of, that is 120 kilonewton. This one is 2 meter. This one is 4 meter. This one is A. This one is B. This one is C. This one is C. This one is 2.5 meter. This one is also 2.5 meter. This one is 80 kilonewton. This one is C to D. Here this one, here by joining these, here we will get the bending moment diagram. Here this one is the actual diagram. Here this one is anti-clockwise. This one is 53.89 kilonewton meter. Here this is 53 point. Support moment is, this one is 92 point. Here this one is clockwise. This one is anti-clockwise. This one is anti-clockwise. This moment is 92.20 or 24 kilonewton meter. Here these are the moments at the supports. Here this one is one moment, this one is another moment at this joint. Similarly here at this joint the moment is 56.40 kilonewton meter. That one is here. This one is clockwise moment. This one is anti-clockwise moment. Then at the end, that is 46.80, that one is clockwise moment. Here this is 46.80 clockwise moment. Here these are the support moments. Now we can draw the bending moment diagram for this one. That is, here first draw this one as the reference line, or this one is the reference line. This one is the reference line. Here the ordinate of this one, that is 46.8. Here this, by observing these two moments, both are hogging moments. This one is upward. Here with respect to the reference line, both are upward, that is hogging moment we have shown above the datum line. Here this one is 92.24, this ordinate, that is also hogging. This one is also hogging moment. Here we have to draw the ordinate of 53.89. Now by joining these ordinates, here this is the support moment diagram. Here by observing these moments, all the moments are hogging bending moments. All the moments are hogging bending moments at the support. Then here if you consider the support moments, this one is simply supported beam bending moment. Here this one is the simply supported beam bending moment. That one is, here it is subjected to, that is, here it is subjected to UDL. That one is 50 into 4 square divided by 8. This one is 100 kilonewton meter. This one is 100 kilonewton meter. This is positive moment. Here we will show this one is H, this one is negative moment. Here already we have shown that is the ordinate. This one is negative moment. Similarly, here this one is the bending moment below the point load. This one is here at the support, the bending moment is 0 at both the support. Similarly, here also the both the moments are 0. That one is WAB by L. Here this one is the point load. Below this point load, the moment is 120 into 2. Here at the support, the bending moment is 0. At the below the point load, the bending moment is maximum. That ordinate is 120 into 2 into 4 divided by 6. This one is 20 into 2, 40, 40 into 4. This one is 160 kilonewton meter. Here this one is positive bending moment. Then here you have to show this one is the negative bending moment. Here at the support, this one is the negative bending moment. Then here at the center, this one is here below the point load, the bending moment is maximum. That one is here by joining these two ordinates, that is at the support, the bending moment is 0. At the center, that is subjected to point load of 80 kilonewton. Then this one is 80 into 5 by, that is WL by 4. WL by 4. This one is 100 kilonewton meter. This one is negative bending moment. This one is positive bending moment. This one is negative bending moment. Here this one is the bending moment diagram for this one. Here this is the bending moment diagram. Here by overlapping both the bending moments, that is support moments, and the simply supported beam bending moments, you will get the net bending moment diagram as shown in figure.